The emotional wake-up call. What a blizzard and a death taught Marguerite about moving. What will it take for you to make a change? Sometimes it's not the finances, the stairs, or even the maintenance that finally pushes someone to consider moving in retirement. It's a sudden emotional jolt, a sudden storm, health scare, a phone call in the middle of the night. That one moment when you think, I can't do this anymore. Before we begin, please think about this. Take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Have you ever had an experience that made you realize your home might no longer be the right fit? I'm Penelope Tzougros, PhD, CHFC, CLU, financial planner, and author of Your Home Sweet Home. And today, I want to share Marguerite's story, a powerful example of how one winter storm and one devastating loss helped her make one of the most important choices of her retirement. Marguerite's story, the perfect storm. Marguerite lived alone in a beautiful home that she had shared with her husband. She was fiercely independent, healthy and confident, and she could manage just everything fine. Then came a record-breaking blizzard. The power went out, the snow piled high, the driveway disappeared, and Marguerite was stuck, literally, emotionally, and physically stuck. She found herself wrapped in blankets, wondering what would happen if she fell or needed help or couldn't get out. That moment didn't just chill her, it woke her up. It wasn't the only wake-up call. Shortly after, a close friend, someone she considered even stronger than herself, died unexpectedly. And Marguerite thought, what if that happened to me? The turning point from denial to decision. Marguerite's story is one that I hear often in different versions. People say things like, I thought I was fine until that one night. It wasn't the house, it was how the house made me feel when I was scared. I didn't want to move, but I realized I didn't want to be trapped either. For Marguerite, the storm and the loss of her dear friend became emotional catalyst that she needed. She didn't make a hasty decision. She made an informed one. And within a year, she had moved to a smaller, safer, more accessible home, one that allowed her to keep her independence while giving her the peace of mind that she had not even realized had been lost. What emotional wake-up calls might look like for you. Maybe for you it wasn't a storm. Maybe it was a fall that almost happened but didn't. A neighbor moving away and realizing how alone you felt. A trip to the basement laundry where you realized your knees aren't what they used to be. And a friend's emergency that made you imagine how you'd manage yourself in something similar. These moments don't need to be dramatic or be so meaningful. What matters is that they show you something about your needs and your fears. Are you still choosing to live your home as it is, or are you choosing for you? One of the hardest questions to ask is, if I weren't already living here, would I choose this house today? That question cuts through nostalgia and inertia. It reveals whether you are in control or simply going through what's familiar. Marguerite had no intention of leaving her home until she realized that her home was not going to protect her from isolation, from risk, or from the toll of aging. That realization didn't take away her independence. It gave her agency. You don't have to wait for a crisis to act. The best decisions come when you have options, time, health, support. You didn't have to wait for a blizzard or medical emergency to tell you something you may already know deep down inside. That making a move doesn't mean losing what you love. It means protecting what you love. Your freedom, your safety, and your ability to live with less fear and more peace. The emotional cost of doing nothing. Sometimes people say, I'll know when it's the time. But the truth is, by the time it feels urgent, the process can become rushed, emotional, even traumatic. Marguerite had the presence of mind to see her situation clearly and act early. She took the emotion of fear and transformed it into a plan. That's a brave and wise thing to do. Let's turn clarity into confidence. You've had a moment like Marguerite's, an emotional wake-up call. If you feel like one might be coming, let's talk. You don't need to make any decision today, but you do need a plan. Call me, 781-577-2311, or visit wealthychoices.com, and let's build a plan that gives you clarity, stability, and confidence about what comes next. And if Marguerite's story resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. What moment helped you realize it might be time for a change? Thank you for being here today. Your emotions are not a weakness. They are information. Use them wisely. You'll find the freedom you've earned.